Hello everyone, my name's Rosie Underhill and I'm a level 3 job coach apprentice at a special needs school in Torbay called Coombe School. The school caters for children and young people that have mild to moderate learning disabilities. So my job role involves supporting students with their work experience within the sixth form. So for the classes that I work with, they're of the higher ability of the sixth form and they only attend the sixth form 3 days a week. The other 2 days are actually out on a work placement, and this work placement will be to their pathway that they do on a Friday. So, for example, motor vehicle, animal care, hairdressing, hospitality and catering, construction, and so on. So part of that is 2 days a week I will go out to support the students within their work experience. So that might be by visiting, filling out their job coach folders, communicating with employers about how well the students are getting on. Anything that I can do to support the student further in order for them to be successful within their work placement. I also encourage students to prepare and find employment. So this involves me making sure that they have mock interviews, they feel prepared for their CVs, they understand how to apply for jobs, they know which websites to look for, they know which jobs are best suited for them. And this recently this year, actually, we've started to do employability lessons, which take place 3 times a week. And this has really helped the students to gain knowledge on how to get employment in their local area. I also support students to gain additional qualifications in both core and vocational courses. So, for example, 2 days a week, I'm in the classroom doing maths, English, employability and PSHE lessons. And my support that I give to the students is on a teaching assistant basis. So that could be running interventions, extra support, and also sort of assisting the classroom teacher. For their vocational courses, this is on a Friday, this is all day. I'm linked to the horticulture pathway, so that means that I help with garden and maintenance around the school with the students. And when I'm asked of a typical day at Coombe, no day is really the same. So this means that I could go in the morning and it might mean that what I had planned for that day I'm no longer doing. So this means that I could potentially be covering other members of staff. I could be in classes that I'm not used to. I could be working with students that I wouldn't usually work with. Obviously, I have my main timetable, which obviously consists of one day at college, which is a Monday. I have Tuesdays and Thursdays doing core lessons. Wednesdays, I'm out visiting the students within their work placements. And Friday, as I said before, I'm obviously in horticulture. But as I said, depending on the children's needs, depending on staffing levels, I could be doing a range of different roles within the day. So obviously, with any apprenticeship, you have a recruitment process. So I originally applied for a learning support assistant role at Coombe within the main school, and I applied for this job through Devon Jobs. When I went to interview, they actually felt that I was more suited to an apprenticeship. So then I was shortlisted again and offered an interview where I was shown around the school by the head teacher, and then I went and met with the heads of the sixth form. From that conversation, to my surprise, I had a phone call a couple of days later where I was offered a level 3 apprenticeship in specialist support for teaching and learning in schools. So this allows me to do a certain amount of units where I am able to know about the policies, procedures, I know about different strategies, methods that I can use within my practice within the school. Since then, like I said, I've been working Monday to Friday supporting the students, where on Monday I work towards my own qualification, which I do at Exeter College. I think apprenticeships are absolutely great because there's so many benefits to them. I put student discount at the top. I mean, it's not the most important thing, but a lot of students obviously think that is quite important, so you never have to spend full price ever again. I think earn whilst you learn is the biggest thing. So usually when you go to university or you go to college, you're getting all the theory-based knowledge, but you're not getting any practical. And a lot of the time now, employers are actually looking for that experience alongside the theory. So I feel like the gap closes between having experience and knowing the knowledge. You're getting two at the same time. You're getting pension schemes. So this means that obviously you're protecting yourself later on in life, and you're looking after your future needs. And to my surprise, I've been actually paying into a pension all year without even realising. So that just shows how small of amount that comes out of your wage each month. You meet some great people along the way, and I think for me this is really important because I'm a very social people person, and I feel like I haven't just learned from going to college, that I've actually learned from the people that I work with and my colleagues, my line managers, and my classroom teacher, the other support staff within my faculty. And also there's opportunities to progress within your chosen career. So just because I'm doing this level 3 apprenticeship now doesn't mean that I have to stick with this job for the rest of my life. My qualification can lead on to a range of different roles within the education sector, and I hope to do so in the future. My advice to others, so do some research into what apprenticeships are available to you. So this is really important because for me, when I was at school, I wanted to be a chef, and now I work in a school, so it couldn't be any different really to what I wanted to do. And also I would apply for things that are within your area and do a lot of research into what apprenticeships are out there for you. Apprenticeships will gain you a valuable qualification. So just because you don't stay with that company or that organisation doesn't mean that your qualification is invalid. So it means that you've got this qualification for life. You know, you've worked very hard over the duration of your apprenticeship and you finally achieved something that will be recognised for, you know, your future career. Get to know the people within your department and organisation. So it's really important to know your hierarchy where you work. It's really important to learn names, learn you know, different people's strengths and qualities, because actually as an apprentice you're learning off your colleagues who are already doing the job. And I think enjoy it. That's the most important thing for an apprenticeship. There's nothing worse than getting up every day and not enjoying what you do. And thank you for listening.